You guys feel pressure just because you dropped 3 at home to come out and get that victory and on a homecoming game?
I wouldn't necessarily say pressure. I feel like pressure is illusion. That's what you put on yourself. That's just a state of mind. I mean, football is still what it is. You just go out there, execute, and just have fun and play loose.
Keaontay, this season in general, it probably hasn't gone exactly as you expected, but how do you put it all in perspective, what you've gone through this year?
I mean, it's football. Adversity hits, tragedy hits, some things you just have no control of. You just got to go with the road and just make the best out of it. We still got like five more games left. To go out there and play fun, execute, put up numbers, and do what we want to do. So it's nothing like we too late or nothing like that. We still in mid-season, and let's just keep going.
You've got it rolling now, but earlier in the season, how much was it weighing on you that the results weren't coming? You have a lot right on this year personally.
Any guy who put that much time in the game, of course, in your mind state, you want to go out there, you want to do this, do that, but you got a certain role, you got to go by that. You got to go by the rules, you got to go by the team first. That's the most important, and just knock off those stepping stones, and now up my road, and now it's just time to build on that now, the second half of the season.
Jinx said he thought you had your burst back, you had your confidence in your ankle back. When did that kind of happen for you?
I feel like, I always been healthy. That's just always been me. It's just getting a rhythm. That's one thing that I've been, not really getting in college football. Now I'm starting to get that here. That's what I came here for, So just getting that rhythm and stuff like that, because running back is 100% for the field, And once I got that back, I'm good.
But given everything we just talked about, what's it mean to you to see the results now coming, to see this is probably what you envisioned happening?
Yes, of course, my expectations still a little bit high. I still got to go knock off some stepping stones and stuff like that. But, as far as my development and stuff like that, I feel like I'm heading in the right direction.
How do you guys get your mojo back?
When did I get my mojo
How
back?
do you guys as a team?
I feel like going home after that loss, cope with our emotion, whatever the case, watch film, and take that Sunday off and then come back that Monday. I feel like that is a great preparation on how we get back in mentally. So I feel like that's a plus from Dante, and that's one thing he also preached within our coaching this year. So.
Not to harp on, I'm just fascinated by the psychological side of things. Was there ever a point where you questioned your decision to come, or how did you avoid not going to that place when things weren't working out?
Oh, what place? You talking about?
Going to that place of doubt and wondering.
Oh, doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's something that kind of builds over time. It just depends on your situation, you as a person. Me being the older guy, from a mental aspect, I know how to control my emotions, and that's what it really is. And players just got to know how to be mature about certain situations, look past it instead of digging into our emotions and stuff like that. And of course, younger guys have a problem with that. That's what our older guys is here for, to help with that. So.
Do you feel like this season y'all are playing for that bowl game, or like what are you playing for at this point, in your opinion?
I feel like right now, as a team, 1-0. That's the only thing we can do. That's the only thing that we can control at the end of the day. Of course, right now we're not bowl eligible. That's something that we do want to do, So the best mentality to go is live in the moment. So one of those is a good standing point for us to, drive on.
Sorry if you already asked this, but what was it about this past game that, for you, things were working, for just the run game in general, things were working?
Just the rhythm, just getting back in that flow, getting that feel, being a high carry type of guy, and I feel like I could be that type of guy. I've always been a bigger back since I've been in college, and I just feel like I just got in the rhythm. Actually coming to the game plan, we knew they had a really good front seven, so the run game was kind of questionable as much as far as how many times we're going to run the ball. And I feel like when we kind of got going, we established okay, we got to run the ball now. We got to play complementary football. That's what we did in the second half, which kind of is us back into the game. So.
I know Coach Jinx was saying that, maybe you weren't at 100% starting the season, and you kind of put that weight on yourself, like you wanted to be there. Did this sort of feel like a breakthrough in that sense? Like you finally got to that point you wanted to be at?
Oh, yeah. But, of course, my high expectations up here, of course, I got some milestones I got to go get, But as far as where I'm at in my development, I'm happy, but I'm not happy. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment, I feel like I did leave some yards out there and stuff like that. So I'm just getting better this week, so I ain't going to make it happen this next week.
What would 1,000 yards mean to you?
Oh, yeah, that'd be phenomenal. I feel like that's no problem for me to get 1,000 yards. You know, I feel like I'm that type of back. You know, and I put that pressure on me, even though I am in the air raid offense versus other running backs across the country. You know, that's getting it half carries, coming down in the pistol, a lot of counter gap schemes and stuff like that. You know, I'm in the air raid. You know, which I have no problem with that. I'm a bigger back and I can make plays. So I'm ready to go.
Did that ever give you any pause, like when you were trying to decide where to go? Like that, the air raid has this reputation for not necessarily being a run-heavy offense.
I mean, yeah, I did kind of, you know, brush off like, okay, like this is the air raid. I do want to go on more like an eye because I am a downhill type of guy. That is my game. And you look at any back across the country who mainly getting the ball, you know, they're coming downhill half the time too. So I feel like that's one thing that I needed, but I feel like the opportunity was the main point for me. And I believe in my game tremendously, and I feel like me coming to an air raid offense, I can be just as effective. So that's why I'm here.
What kind of conversations?
Everybody wishing you a happy birthday. Did your teammates do anything special for you?
What'd you say?
Are they really wishing you a happy birthday?
Oh yeah, the whole team did it. Then like at the end of the practice, they threw like a whole thing of ice over, you know. So I love my team, man. We just having fun and just living in the moment, man.
Was that colder than Notre Dame?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
Thank you.